Today, I've got my little helper. Say hi. So today we are going to be lowercase b Yodas. So, can you say hi? Oh, well, she normally doesn't talk like this, so. Anyway, she's going to be my little helper today as we tear this one apart. So, here we go. You ready?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So today, I am going to tear this apart with my little helper. And we're going to take the head off, which should be all these head bolts right here, and 17 millimeter heads. And then we're going to take that one off, which also should be a 17 millimeter head, if I were to guess. Oops. We got a big Bristol car show going on today, too. So. 17 mil there. And then, oh, that was a 19. Sorry, my bad. So you got 17 on top, 19 right there on the front. So we'll take all that off. We'll rip the head off of it. And then we're going to flip it upside down and take the oil pan off of it and show you exactly what had failed. Okay, so as you've seen there, I was trying to take the head off. Well, everybody forgets about this one. Quit. Everybody forgets about this one bolt right there, and that's me included. So I got to get a 12 millimeter, take that bolt out, and then we should be able to pull the head off here. Should be able to pull the head off now since I took out that 12 millimeter bolt, and there we go. We got the head off. What do you think of that? Say head off.
Head off.
Oh.
It's heavy.
It's kind of heavy.
I want to go see.
No. Don't mess with it, okay? So now, we'll kind of inspect, see what the pistons look like. I mean, they're dirty as hell. But, we'll get to looking at all the cylinder walls here in a little bit. Make sure there's nothing too crazy inside of there. And I got a hone. And so we're going to hone those out here in just a little bit. Once we get everything obviously torn apart and whatnot. So.
Some bread. Bread's ready.
First thing I'm going to do here. Hey, first thing I'm going to do here is take off the oil pump. Get it out of the way.
I see an oil pump.
You see the oil pump?
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to take it off. That be all right with you?
Yeah.
Great.
It's right up the top.
No, it's not at the top. It's right here. So we got to keep. It matters where these go.
I see your hand.
Yeah, you see my hand. It matters where these go, obviously. And so we have to kind of keep track. No. We have to kind of keep track of where these are coming out, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
So I started at the bottom left corner. Or sorry, I started on the bottom right corner. And went to that one, and then that one. And then we'll take this one off. There we go. Excuse me.
Hey.
Darn it. Darn it. Okay.
Hey, you have to stick your tongue out.
I'm not gonna stick my tongue out.
I can't see your face.
So we'll get the crank bolt out, We had it loose and everything from
Yeah.
our last video.
And to get closer. A snake.
Oops. Can you grab that?
Yes.
Thank you.
Hey, here.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, no. Oh, Bailey, hold on, sweetie. Okay, so now we're going to give it a little taparoo. And weapon of choice, of course, a claw hammer. Why wouldn't we? Tap around on it a little bit here. Get it break loose. And it's probably going to be a little hard to come off.
Let us see my tricycle.
We're leaking oil. Yikes. Some nasty stuff.
There. Now you see.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. I see my tricycle over there.
Oh, yeah. Let's leave that over here,
It's
okay?
pink. There's a
And
little
there it
girl.
comes. So we got the oil pump off. Now, as I said
There.
before, Bailey,
That's
as I
better.
said before, it matters where these bolts go. So we're just going to slide them back in where they
I see my
belong.
pink tricycle. But I have to back it up.
That way we don't lose
There.
where they belong. Well, we can get that one started back in there.
Oops. Sorry.
Bailey.
There. I see my tricycle.
I know it. We're going to keep an eye on this though, okay?
Oh, I can't see it.
I know. There we go.
Oh, Daddy. There's
What?
some spiders in the hole.
Spiders.
Yeah.
Okay. So what we're going to look at here now. See all that gunk and stuff inside there?
Yeah.
That's probably not good.
No.
No. So we're going to go ahead and obviously order a new oil pump for this as well. So we're going to water pump and an oil pump.
Yes, Daddy.
And then we're going to see what else we got going on. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So what I'm doing here is just getting all the bolts out of the water pump. And I'm going to take the water pump off here, just give it a little tap since it's been sealed on there pretty good. And then I'm going to put the bolts back in here. That way I know exactly where they go. And we should be in good shape to take this off. His granddaughter. Okay. Bailey, you want to take this off?
Yeah.
Put that on there and then turn it. Okay? Oh, nope, turn it the other way. There you go. Keep going. Watch your feet. Don't want you to drop it. Here, I'll hold on to it as you turn it. There you go. Is that it?
Yeah.
All right, hold on to that for me. Thank
Okay.
you. I'll take this here bolt out.
I hold it with 2 hands.
Got it. I'm going to set it on top of that piston there. Now, we got to take this one out, okay? Right here.
Yeah.
So take that one off now.
Hey. You do it. I'm a big.
Oh, you can't do it? I'll get it. No big deal.
Yeah, you do it.
Why not teach them young, right?
Yeah. Oh, how do you do that?
We're going to find you a little Toyota next, huh?
For me?
Yeah.
I gotta go to a race car.
Oh, you want to build a race car?
Yeah.
Man.
Big race car.
A what one?
I want to drive in my unicorn. I like race cars.
Oh my gosh. All right. So I'm getting ready to pull the timing cover off.
That's your friend.
Oh, thank you. Hey, you better not bring that over here. You're going to get stuff all over it.
I held her.
Now, what I did...
I got her.
Okay, baby. Okay, thank you. Okay. What I did, I had to take some bolts out of the bottom where the oil pan is. Let me try to go back a little bit here and angle down maybe, huh? There we are. So I took 2 bolts out of the oil pan, and then I got all the bolts out through here. And ideally, this sucker ought to pop off if I get everything off. So we're going to find out. Huh. Let me show you what I forgot. Right there. That pipe is coming all the way across here. So I gotta take that off. Ah! Rookie move, huh? My goodness. It's been a while since I've worked on a 22R. So, took me a minute to get everything figured out again. I bet it's going to come off a lot easier this way. Alright. Oh! I see it now. Huh. There's another one. Right there. It's holding on to the back side of the timing cover. Oh. Again, amateur hour, huh? Oh, no way. Look at that. No. See what happens whenever you take all the right bolts out? Oh, goodness. Okay.
Daddy?
Yes?
Okay.
Now, I just slid those in there so that I knew where the bolts went. So. Oh.
Hey, this is my pasta. It's handy, you lick it.
There we go. Bam. Got that off of there.
It.
All right, so I checked everything out here. The other day I took the oil pan off of it to find out which cylinder had spun a bearing. And I'll show a little clip right here. So,
What?
knock knock.
Who's there?
Cylinder number 2.
Number 2 who?
That's good. No, that's good. Holy crapola. That is no bueno. So what I had found in the oil pan, oh my. What I had found in the oil pan was parts of the timing guide, or the timing chain guide. Well, there's nothing wrong with this one. So that was weird. Another thing that I found was a whole bunch of metal shavings and parts of a bearing. So obviously I knew what happened there. Well, whenever I grabbed a hold of the chain and I put it all back here, I had reset it myself. But whenever I grabbed a hold of that chain, the link, the silver link, is supposed to be in line with the dot on the cam gear. And if you look down here, well, you can't see it right now, but there's also a dot on the crank gear. And you're supposed to have your chain lined up on those dots with the silver link. It wasn't. It was like 2 teeth off. So that makes me nervous because somebody had already been in here, at least in the timing set, but they never had the pan off. So we're going to have to really pay a lot of attention to maybe what else is messed up on here. So let's get the oil pan torn off here, huh? So yeah, it's just a bunch of 10mm bolts on the bottom side there. There's 2 nuts and the rest of them are bolts. So we're going to rip this off here and then show you what we got going on. Well, I'm getting ready to pull the oil pan off here, and I'll be able to show you exactly what had failed. Oh, hey. Look at that. Oh, man. There's parts of an engine in there. There ain't supposed to be none of that in there. All right. So, first glance here, it's pretty obvious. That one's all nice looking. Those are a little bit blacker. Oh, hey, what's going on there? That one's definitely trashed. Definitely trashed. So we're going to tap her out here in a second. See what it looks like. Old pickup tube's got some on it. Oh, no. We're going to go ahead and take off this oil pickup tube. Get it out of the way so that we can get to the connecting rod caps. And see what all of the disaster we've got to deal with here. Make sure all the bolts are the same length, so we take them out just so we don't get them mixed up.
Hey, I got sharp teeth.
Oh, wow.
It's got a hole in it.
So we got this out of the way. Oh, man, it looks like crap. That's not good.
There's a hole in it. Hole. There's a hole.
Put these bolts back in where they belong.
Trash.
This engine's got almost 300,000 miles on it. So there might be quite a bit of machining that's gonna have to be done. So we'll go ahead and take these caps off now. And oh my goodness, see what they look like. Well, let's rip the caps off of the connecting rods here. So all it is a 14 millimeter. Just breaking everything loose and then cleaning everything up. That way I know exactly which way everything goes. And we'll start tapping them out from the bottom here in just a second. All right, so we're ready to start dropping the pistons out here. We're going to take the number four cap off. Check it out. Oh dear. There's some very dirty material in there. The bearing itself doesn't look bad, but yikes. So that is number 4. We'll set it off over here for a second, and I'll push that piston out. If I can push it all the way out with my hand, that would be ideal, but I can't. Let's try this again. So I got my extension. I kind of knocked the piston out here. Oh, gonna drop the bearing. There we go. And we got that one out. So that was number 4. I'm gonna put the cap back on that one so that we don't get them mixed up. And the number 4 was facing the oil filter side of the engine. So we'll slide that cap on. Put our nuts back on there. That way we don't get them mixed up. Okay. Now, we'll go ahead and take off cylinder number 1 and knock it out. Do the same thing. Take the cap off, examine it. Whoa, that bearing looks a little rough as well. Everything looks good inside there. So we'll get those good and cleaned up. So again, we'll set this off to the side. And we'll push this piston out. Oh, there's my extension. That's what I was originally looking for. Okay. So we'll push it out. There we go. And it has number 3 on it for some reason, and it was on the oil filter side. We'll check out all the goodies on it. And it is acceptable. But we're going to re-bearing everything anyway. Aren't we, Bailey?
Hi, you had to see me.
We'll put the cap back on this one as well. With the nut. Okay, got that. I'm going to go ahead and roll the engine over a little bit, or crankshaft rather. Get it to where 2 and 3 are up. There we go. I'll take number 3 off, which for some reason has a number 2 on the cap. Not cap. Tap on it a little bit. Take that bearing off, or that cap off. Oh, the bearing's stuck on there. The cap itself doesn't look bad, so that's good. We'll go ahead and push it down. Dang it, that was really in there. Medley, can you give me that hammer? Give me a hammer real quick. Yeah. Bring it here, please. Thank you. Wow, that one was really stuck in there. And it had the number 3 on it. I know it. The rod itself doesn't look bad, so that's good. Put the cap back on it. And now, okay. Excuse me, miss. Excuse me. Hey, go back there, Bailey, and see what you can find back there real quick.
A hose?
No, back there. Go back here. Right now. Thank you. That'd be a huge help. On back. Play with those Hot Wheels on that racetrack. Alright, so this ideally should be the one that is bad. And the reason I say that, well, number one, the bearing is right there. And yikes, that is not good. That's what the cap looks like. It is definitely not good. And it is all burned. The sucker got hot. So we'll go ahead and push this one out. Get the bearings off of the crank. There we go. Yikes. The rod is just as torn up. Golly. Wow. Alright, so I flipped the engine back over. Next thing we're going to look at is its cylinder walls. And they're not that bad. So we're just going to hone these out. There's a little bit of a lip on top, but for 300,000 miles or almost 300,000 miles, it's not bad at all. So we'll take a mic to it and we'll see what size they are once we hone them out, see what happens, and we'll go from there. The other thing I'm going to look at from up here, just to get a little bit of a visual, is everything down inside there. I know we can look at it from the bottom side, but I kind of like to look at it from up here as well. So as you can see, cylinder number 2 is pretty bad compared to cylinder number 3. So cylinder number 2 is the one that spun the bearing. Cylinder number 3 did not. So we're going to pull the crankshaft out of it here in a minute. We got to take off the rear main seal here, and then yeah, we'll go from there. What?
I'm a winner, not you.
Right now we're going to go ahead and pull this crankshaft out real quick. I've got all the caps in order and like written down or whatever, noted. how they come off and how they're going to go back on. And what I did, you see how the cap is pointing toward the front of the engine. You got 1, 2, obviously that one, oops. That one is 3, that one is 4, and that one is 5. And they're all pointing towards the front of the engine. So now that we know that, we can go ahead and take the crankshaft out, and we'll have a bare block. Okay, so we got the crankshaft out. The bearings don't look that bad, considering the mileage, so that's good. And that one's got a little wear to it, but the rest of them look acceptable, so that's good. So I'm just going to put the caps back on it for now, and then this engine is going to go to a hot tank, and it's going to get everything cleaned up off of it, and then we'll hone it out and see what we can do. What are you doing back here? So, like I said, we got the crankshaft out, so that's exciting. So, I don't know if we're going to be able to turn this one, and I'm not really too thrilled about how burnt that is. I mean, it got hot. So, I've got another crank in the back. Probably just use it. Make sure it's good. And then put it back in there. So, that's what we got going on. So, that's exciting. Crankshaft's out. All the caps are out. We got a bare block. So now we're going to hot tank it, like I said. Get the cylinders honed out real good. And get the block inspected, get the head inspected, and start the rebuild process. So, thanks for watching, guys. We really appreciate it. If you would, please hit that subscribe button if you like what we got going on. And we will see you in the next video. Bailey, say thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Say we'll see you next time.
See you next time.
Okay, bye.
Bye.